I wanna hold them like they do in Texas, baby. 1, 2, 3. Can't read mine, no, we can't read my poker face.
Alright, so on my first hand of the night, I look down under the gun with pocket eights, and the game I'm playing is 5-5. I just put $5 out there. I'm under the gun, first to act. I don't want to get too crazy, this is a lot of money, I really can't afford to lose this, this is everything to me. With that being said, I'm hoping not to lose too much, hoping I take a little bit home at least, try to save some if things get out of control. But here goes. The flop comes ace, king, jack. I'm gonna go ahead and check. I'm first to act. Any bet out there, I'm folding. So that's what's happening. The first guy to act after me, he betted, and I'm just gonna fold. That's no good. I'd rather lose $5 than another 25. So our next hand comes on the button with 8-10. So I'm on the button with 8-10. I make a raise because everybody limped in. I was trying to take it down, but unfortunately I got two callers. And so we go to the flop three ways, and the flop comes 2-6-8. So first to act, small blind makes a bet. I forgot what position the other guy's at across the street. The guy with the sweater, he makes the call, and I'm on the button, so I make the call because I have an 8. And the turn comes a 9. This time everybody checks around to me, and I sense weakness. I gotta have to push. I do have an 8. I have a 10. I have a redraw to a straight. And let's see what they got. And if they have two pairs, they're gonna call me. If they have a set, they're gonna call me. But if they don't have anything, and that's why everybody checked it to me, then most likely they're gonna fold. But so I guess this is my mistake if they call. Like I hate playing high stakes because sometimes this is what you have to do to win the pots, and I'm risking too much. This right here, I might get in trouble if he calls. Then that's it. It's over. Nice. So he does make the lay down, but I'm playing scared. And that's not good. Especially playing 5-5. These stakes can crush you. But so far so good. I'm up $75 on the first hand. Technically the second hand because I did play pocket eights, and so I'm up 75. So hopefully I can continue to run good in this table. All right, in my next hand I see ace of diamonds, 2 of hearts, and to me that's trash, so I'm not gonna play it. And then I get ace of spades, 10 of diamonds, so I'll definitely play this one, and I'm gonna go ahead and raise it. I raise it $15. And let's make a pot, hopefully I catch an ace, hopefully I catch a 10. But I go 3 ways, so that's $45 to a pot. And the flop comes 6, king, queen. So that doesn't look good for my ace 10, except for if I hit a jack. So I'm first to act, so I go ahead and check. Person behind me puts in a bet of $25. The guy in the button decides to call, I believe. And now it's up to me, and I'm just gonna fold it. To me it's not worth it. I'm playing high stakes. Like $25 is a lot. I'm not gonna risk it. So with that being said, I fold, and I get rewarded in the next hand, and I look down at pocket kings, baby. Cowboys, I love this hand. So I do a min raise $10 so that nobody folds. I get a couple callers and go to the flop, and it comes out. The flop comes out jack 3-7, so I do have a pair above that jack. I'm feeling pretty confident about this hand, and I'm gonna check, try to induce a trap. Okay, so I check. The guy behind me bets 20. The guy behind him folds, goes back around to me, and I call the 20. The turn is another 3. I check, he checks, and the river is an inconsequential 7. So I check to try to induce a bluff. And fortunately enough, he does try to throw a little bet out there. And I kind of act like I'm not going to call it. But then I go in for the raise. I go in for the kill, baby. The Hail Mary pass. The Cowboys. Let's do this. The Dak Prescott Hail Mary. Let's get it all in there. Touchdown, Cowboys. We got them to bluff. We got it. We hooked them. We hooked them good. Now let's go for the Hail Mary, baby. all you can eat. Dallas Cowboys, touchdown, baby. Let's get it. Now, all he has to do is call, and all he has to do is have a worse hand than Pocket Kings. Come on, Pocket Kings. Come on, please. I need this money. I can't lose. If I lose this money, I'm going back to jail. There's no doubt in my mind that that's what's going to happen. I absolutely need this money. This isn't money I can mess around with. This is everything. Dallas Cowboys, come on, get them. So the guy does end up making the call, but he didn't have that much behind. I think he only had like $60, and I do take down this pot, so it's definitely heading in the right direction. And I hope I don't mess this up. So let's continue to maybe one more orbit, maybe two more orbits. But for right now, I did make a little bit. I think this is good enough for me. I know everybody hates people that just hit and run, but I really do need this money. So with that being said, I'll probably just gonna play one more orbit, and then I'm out. That's how it's done sometimes. So I get to see a couple more hands. I look at King 8 offsuit, and I throw that garbage away. But then I get a playable hand. I get an Ace Queen offsuit, and there's been a pretty big raise before, pre-flop too, before I even get to act, before it even gets to my turn. And like I said, I'm playing scared. This is money I can't be spending, so I throw it away. I wasn't too sure what was gonna happen. Maybe I was up against Ace King, but I'm only gonna be here for another two orbits. So with that being said, I'm just gonna throw it away. I'm up a little bit. And then I run into Ace 9, and nobody raised it. So it came all the way around to me. I was one of the last people to act, so I raised it $15, and only one person calls it. And the flop comes 7-2-8 with 2 diamonds and 1 heart. In this position, since I'm heads up and I have an ace high, I'm gonna go ahead and just continuation bet as if I had a pair over than that 8. So I go ahead and put $20 out there, but he doesn't scare away so easy. And the turn comes a 2 of clubs. I check, he checks behind, and then the miracle ace from space, baby. Ace from outer space. Hits right on the river, and now I know I got him. So I'm thinking, what should I do now in this position? Good. I know I should be good here. And so I go ahead and bet. And I go ahead and bet 30. I put a $45 bet out there. And so I go ahead and bet $45 and see if he takes the bait. If he doesn't put me on that ace, he's going to call. But okay, so he makes the call. I show him my ace 9, and it's good. It should be good. Definitely. So he mucks, and I take down the pot. And this brings me to the final hand of the night. It was my last orbit. There was 5 of us all in. I had pocket kings. I don't know what anybody had. And so I recorded this last flop. I show my kings, and we're 5 way in. Pocket jacks throws his away. So anybody with an 8 wins. Pocket 4s wins. 5-6 wins. Ace 5 wins. And luckily enough, nobody has those hands. So I take down a massive pot. And this is what I came here for, baby. This is what dreams are made out of. I came in for only 300. I'm out with 1,200 and something for a good $900 profit. And I gotta get out of here. I'm going home now, finally, and I got a little bit of room to play with. And that's how it's done. That's how it is sometimes in Texas Hold'em poker. And sorry, everybody, but, I do have to hit and run sometimes. And you guys like videos like this, you want to see the full-length videos, just hit the like, the subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.